turnover. Williams to George. Off glass, and welcome to the family, Paul George.
That was a nice play right.
David Griffin. Forget the players. The new front office, he is going to be terrific. Hey, Paul George bouncing into defenders, lays it and counted on a foul.
Very nice drawn up play. Comes off a pin down and attacks that young fella for the and one. He's going to be a very, very good young player.
George deep into the paint, deep into the well. What rust. Paul George. George curling off a screen, flings a three and knocks it in. 10 quick ones for Paul George. Nicolo Milli out there for the Pelicans as Zubac attacks the other one. Doc made mention this. He's only had one practice since April.
And that's how the game is for him. It's very easy. Look at him right there. Nice drawn up play out of the timeout.
Really no Kawhi Leonard, both expected back to the lineup on Saturday. Here is George knifing his way to the rim and lays it in. George. Mid-range shot is good. At Smoothie King Center, down by just 9. They've trailed by as many as 14. George with time and space says, thank you very much, and knocks down his second throw. George is great and continues to be. He has 21 in his Clipper debut. How about 23, Mr. Big Shot? Clippers by 1. Their cash cow, Paul George, finds Montrezl. Oh, twisting and turning and laying it in. Montrezl Harrell with 16. Accelerates down the lane. Hands it off to Harkless in traffic, and he lays it in, and the Clippers regain a 1-point lead.
Defensively, more Harkless, and then what does Paul George do? Reward that good defender for his efforts on the other end.
Lou Williams, by the way, with 29. There's the stop you want. Clippers off and running. George behind the defense to the rim with the right hand and lays it in. 4-point game. 2-possession lead for the Pelicans. George tries to cut it down to 1 and does!
Corner, I mean, it's just a tough play. Big time play right here by Paul George. Making a big time shot.